Real soft life isn't luxury. It's not a candle. It's not quitting your job and moving to Bali. It's definitely not pretending you're unbothered. Real soft life is a regulated nervous system. It's being able to receive good news without waiting for the bad news to follow. It's being able to rest without the guilt. We need our rest. Why do we feel guilty when we're resting? It's being able to experience peace without creating problems to make yourself feel alive. Welcome to Own Your Shift. I just feel like we all been lied to. Somewhere along the line, social media made us feel like soft life was an aesthetic. It made us feel like, oh, it's just the matcha, the matching pajamas, the luxury skincare, the morning routine, the vacation content. And don't get me wrong, I love all of that and I am here for all of it. You can have all of those things. You definitely can have all of those things, but still, you could be living in survival mode while still experiencing those things. And honey, that ain't soft. Living in survival mode is not soft. It does not feel good. You can be at the coffee shop drinking your matcha or your coffees or your lattes, but your nervous system so unrested, you still scanning the room looking for danger everywhere you go. You can't even relax and enjoy the moment that you're in because you're still processing the what ifs of what somebody's going to attack me. You're living in paranoia, and we need to regulate that. Be comfortable and be protective and know that we're okay. And also, you can be surrounded by people who love you and still struggle to feel safe because peace is not a lifestyle, peace is an internal experience. This is the part nobody talks about. People don't struggle with chaos because they enjoy the chaos. They struggle with peace because peace feels unfamiliar. Peace feels unfamiliar because all you know is chaos and you're familiar with that. So when you're out of your norm and so you are trying to gain peace, you feel out of place. But why can't we just embrace the newness, the new era that we're trying to go into, the new shift? Embrace it. If your nervous system spent years adapting to stress, calm can literally feel like suspicion. Like that peacefulness that somebody may bring you, or just the environment, or a new home, or moving away from toxicity, and you just at the beach by yourself, that calmness by yourself can make you feel like something is not right. And you are immediately waiting for something to be wrong. In the moment something is wrong, you be like, see, this doesn't work. This is not for me. Why not? Nobody said it was gonna be perfect. It's a journey. But you can stay in your chaos. But I'm telling you, learning to adapt to different situations for a better you is going to help you in the long run. Especially us in the Black community. We have to learn to relax. We need to relax. We do too much sometimes. We just need to chill out. I mean, I get it. I'm hyped too, but like we do carry in our community a lot of toxic traits that are not healthy for us or our next generation. Like we say we want these things, we want this, we want that, with that, but half of us are not even trying to do the work to actually get there. Also, too, you gotta remember, like if you are someone that is used to chaos, and then you finally get a healthy relationship with someone, you're gonna feel like it's boring because you don't know what that looks like. You don't know what coming home to a quiet home, cooked meal, energy is just flowing, just beautiful. You don't know what that looks like. To you, like, man, what's going on? Like, why the TV off? Like, and to you, it's like, why is the TV off in this house? That's what the energy feels like. The TV is off. You're used to loud noise, chaos, this happening over here in this room, this happening upstairs, this happening downstairs. You don't know what it looks like to actually have somebody peaceful in your life and in your home. So to that person, you may get bored with them, with that individual. You might think this person is boring. And they're really not boring, they're just at peace. But see, the thing is, they can be all those things. But if you aren't all those things that you need to be or learning to adapt to peace, That's chaos. And this is not to put the blame on you or to say that you're broken, because you're not broken. Your body just learned that chaos was normal. You were conditioned to believe that. That's what mama did. That's what daddy did. Or if daddy wasn't there, that's what caused you to feel unstable in your nervous system. You carried that. You allowed that weight to develop, part your characteristic. You let it become a part of you instead of actually healing from it and like, you know what, I'm better than this, so let me do something different. Let me not carry certain traits, or let me move, operate out of survival, not do what mama and daddy did. you know Instead of doing that, moving away from it, you adapted to it, and now you got somebody that's different from you or a different environment from you, and you don't know how to adapt to that either. But it's okay. Remember, you're not broken. You just adapted to chaos. So the question is, do you want to continue that way, or do you choose to be different? Avoidance says, I don't care. It is what it is. Peace says, I care, but I'm not letting this control me. Big difference. Big difference. A regulated nervous system doesn't mean you're calm all the time. It just means you recover faster. It means just because you're having a bad day does not mean your life is falling apart. It means you stop abandoning yourself every time something makes you feel uncomfortable. And can I be honest with y'all? Some of y'all don't want peace. Y'all don't want peace. You want certainty. You want guarantee. You want reassurance. Okay? You want to know exactly how everything is going to work out. And when you don't get that, I believe peace is trusting yourself even when certainty doesn't exist. That's why a regulated nervous system matters. Because when you don't have that reassurance, do you still have peace? Do you still trust yourself and believe what you stand on without the certainty? Because life will never remove uncertainty, but you can learn to stop letting uncertainty run your life. We all go through situations. You're always going to have somebody trying to cause problems in your life, possibly. Situations are going to happen. But because you're regulated, you know how to regulate that situation and how to make it fit in your life. You don't let it take and pull too much from you. It means one bad day doesn't convince you your entire life is falling apart. It means you stop abandoning yourself every time something feels uncomfortable. That's the goal. Not perfection, regulation. Here is the shift for this week. Next time something makes you feel anxious, just pause and ask yourself, is this actually unsafe, or is it just simply unfamiliar? That question alone will change your life. So here's the shift for next week. The next time something makes you anxious, I want you to pause and I want you to ask yourself, is this actually unsafe, or is it just simply unfamiliar? That question alone will change your life, because a lot of what you're calling danger is actually growth, honey. You're just growing, you're in a growing phase. And I want you to think about that person too. Is that person really causing anxiousness? Or is that person just unfamiliar because they make you feel safe? Real soft life isn't about escaping your life. It's about building a nervous system that can handle life. And most importantly, it's being able to experience peace without needing chaos to make it feel real. That's the shift. Now go on your shift.